people, when they develop chronic conditions, what I call stress-related illness, and when I say stress-related illness, think about 70% of the reason why people go to the doctor. So conditions related to depression, anxiety, insomnia, irritable bowel syndrome, chronic pain, eating disorders, all types of addictions, trauma, and autoimmune diseases, so many things. All of these conditions are caused by stress, and the cause of stress is not what happens outside of us, but what happens inside of us, and what I call attentional fixation. So let me just explain what attentional fixation is. Attention is your consciousness, right? Focused on something. It's like a flashlight of consciousness. When a person gets fixated, all of their consciousness gets focused through the beam of their attention. Have you heard the expression blind rage? So it's just like that. The person who's blindly raging is fixated, and they're not aware of anything else. And so in this unbalanced state of consciousness, what happens is pure consciousness, attention, creates emotion in us. We will pay attention to things that we crave and things that we hate. And in the emotion, we create biochemicals, cortisol, adrenaline, pro-inflammatory cytokines, all kinds of chemicals that if in too high a concentration and it lasts too long, we make ourselves sick. So mind as medicine is understanding that attentional fixation causes these conditions, and so the remedy is to unfixate yourself, and that's where mindfulness comes in. Mindfulness is a very balanced state of consciousness. Your attention is consciously placed, and you open up your awareness.
His technique is very simple, but yet I don't want to use the strongest word, miraculous, but it really, from the first session, I recognized something that would work for me, that wasn't too technical, and that was simple enough for me to understand and to practice daily in everyday life while you're driving. So when I left the treatment center and I went back into my life and found that I can use all the tools that I learned from the treatment center, one of which was Dr. Pertl's technique, as well as yoga and Reiki and breath work. So I basically trained myself I became a Reiki master, and I practiced breath work and yoga. I went and I got my training in India for yoga, and I opened up a center here in Belize with the primary goal to just share with people what has helped me. I mean, that was my intention from the first day that I opened my doors, just to share a little bit about what I learned.